So we've all had those hard, dry croutons that you get in a big bag in the grocery store that I swear have a shelf life of like 100 years. But today I'm going to be showing you an alternative to those gross dry croutons with these homemade garlic olive oil croutons that you can make in like 20 minutes. So simple, and I'm telling you, you're going to be eating them on salads and just as snacks alone, you know. So let's get started. It starts off with garlic. So I have a big garlic clove here that I just peeled, and you're just gonna take a sharp knife, and instead of mincing or chopping it, you're just gonna make very thin slivers of garlic, just like this. So when you get to the end, make sure you don't cut your finger off. And then you're just gonna scoop all your garlic slices into a big skillet, just like that. One garlic left behind. And then I have some olive oil here, and you're just gonna add a generous amount of olive oil right to your big pan. And then a little salt. And the final ingredient, believe it or not, is sandwich bread. So you're probably like, okay, I really want to get really good quality bread from a bakery. Honestly, the best trick of the trade is to go to your local grocery store, go in the bread aisle, and get some of that really soft sandwich bread, nothing fancy at all. I like to use pumpernickel bread and oatmeal bread. I could only find, it's like an oatmeal wheat bread, but I like oatmeal bread. But you can also use really soft white or really whatever kind you want. And you're just gonna stack the bread, and then you're gonna take off the crust, leaving as much of the bread in the center as possible, so only the crust. So once all your crust is off your bread, then you can go ahead and sample it. Get some more olive oil. Eric, please. Just stop. I found some extra olive oil. And then you're just gonna move your crust to the side, and you're just going to cube up your bread. However big you like your croutons is how big your bread should be. But I like to do like 1/2-inch little cubes. So maybe 4 little slices, and then I'll probably do 2 more slices, just like that. And you're just gonna set all those little cubes aside. You might need to pull them apart because the bread is so soft. And you're gonna do the same for your other kind of bread if you have one. So you can see we already have our crouton shape, just like that. And now it's time to heat our olive oil so that way we can make our croutons nice and toasty and flavor them with that garlic oil. So I have my skillet here with my garlic in it and my olive oil and my salt. And I'm just gonna turn the heat on medium-high, and I'm gonna let this go with just the oil and the garlic in the pan until the oil starts to simmer, and then I'm gonna add my bread. It's bubbling, and that means it's time to add our bread right into our hot oil. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna mix around your croutons so you coat them all in that garlic oil. And you can kind of press them down with your spatula too, so that way they really soak up all those juices. And keep kind of tossing until they look well coated, and then you just wanna let them sit, tossing them every few minutes or so for about 7 to 10 minutes until they're nice and golden brown and toasty. This is how I like it, nice and light and golden brown. So you can remove the little garlic slivers if you want because they get a little toasted and burnt, but I actually kind of like them left in there. It's totally up to you. So, as I mentioned, these are great on salads, but I also mentioned they're great as a snack. They're warm, they're crunchy but soft, garlicky. They have that little hint of olive oil. Check these out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. I'm eating all the crusts. No bread goes to waste around here. None. Do you think they'll notice I just start eating it?
Stop it.